Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dawn, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, Steve Harvey, why don't you join in? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, why don't you join in with me? If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. You know y'all can get it on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Man, oh man, got a radio show. Got a good one for you today. I kid you not, because this is coming purely from self-experience. Purely. And it just happened to me. It just happened to me just yesterday. I lived this on yesterday. You know, I was going through something that I've been going through for a long, long time. Just weary of it all. And I've been talking to God about it. And I mean for years, though. For years. And I've been saying, okay, enough is enough. You know, God, I'm really tired. And so what happened was I had to go through some more of it yesterday. Again, situation. But you know what? After it was over, I kind of laid in it for a little while. You know how you've been going through something for so long, and then even if it's over or appears to be over, you still kind of lay in it a little bit. And you have a wow, man, I can't believe I've been dealing with this long. Even though it's over. This is really good for me. I don't know how you do it, but this was so good for me. Have you ever counted, Steve Harvey, how many times you made it? And so that's what I started doing yesterday. And that's what I did this morning when I woke up and was getting ready. I was actually taking an inventory, a count of how many times I made it. How many times, man, I didn't have the rent and somehow I came up with it. How many times I didn't have my house payment and somehow I came up with it. How many times I was out of money, did not have enough, didn't see no way, but somehow I came up with it. How many times I got sick, thought, well, man, this one right here, I don't know what I'm going to do, but somehow I got my health back. How many situations I have found myself in that was, I thought at the time, detrimental and diabolical, and man, so sinister at times. Somehow I made it. I look at all the accidents I've been in, but he kept me. I made it. I think about even the simplest times of like stepping off a curb and almost got hit, but I made it. I was just tripping the other day. I was thinking about the times that I've been hit by a car, and it could have been worse, but it wasn't, and I made it through that too. I was thinking about, man, when they count you out, Do you know how many times I've been counted out? He's done. He ain't gonna be nothing. He ain't nobody. See what I told y'all, look at over there. They cancel this. He offered that. He out of here. He ain't gonna make it. He done got fired. Man, you know how many times I've been counted out. You know how many times they done wrote me off. How many times have you been written off, man? But here you still stand. You ever tripped on it? Take an inventory, y'all, of how many times. Count the times you've made it. What about the times, man, when nobody was there to encourage you? But you still here, though. You ever tripped on that? Ain't nobody called you and told you good day. Nobody called you and told you recently thank you. No one's called you and told you how much you meant to them, how much you've done for them. A man, you can make it, never give up. Keep your head up, man. Keep grinding, but you still here. Even when nobody, have you counted the times, man, that you made it anyway? Have you counted the times that you felt like quitting? How about that one? You felt like giving up. You kept going. How about the time, this is a good one right here. How about the times, man, when everybody was standing around saying, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Steve, man, I can't tell you how many times I've heard this. Ain't no way. And then somehow there is a way. You know why? Because he make a way. You understand? You know how many times I've heard this one right here? Steve, listen to me, man. Nobody ever before has done that. You can't do that. How many times you done heard, no, you know anybody done that? You can't do that. No one has ever done that. I made it anyway. You know, they don't normally, or we don't normally allow this, but in this case, for you, we gonna make an exception. How many times have you heard that? Uh-oh, I think I'm on to something. How many times have you heard in your lifetime, we don't normally, or they don't normally allow this, but we gonna make this exception in your case? How many times you done heard that? Have you ever counted the times that you made it? You know, everybody out except me. How can that be? You know, you the only one that got through this. Congratulations. Wow, man, I don't hardly see this too many times, but do you realize that normally this is what happened to people, but man, y'all don't know how your name came up, but here you are. Wow. It never happens like that. You ever counted those times? I was doing it yesterday. I was doing it this morning. I was just taking an inventory, everybody, of how many times I've made it. So what I learned yesterday was when God gets you through something, when he pull you out on the other side, no matter how difficult or how long it took, when he gets you out on the other side, why don't you get up, dust yourself off, and start trotting? What you laying there for, man? Wallowing in it, going over it, recycling it in your mind. So many people can't move forward because we keep recycling stuff in our mind when clearly it's time to move on. It's time to let go. It's time to go and see what God has for you. Stop looking at what you lost. What you lost was probably not yours to have in the first place. Do you know the things I've lost? Now, I'm not talking about losing a loved one, a mother, a father, nothing like that. I'm talking about innate objects or a situation. Do you know the things I've lost, man? I look back on it, I wasn't supposed to have them in the first place. Or they was doing me no good. It wasn't mine to lose, but I claimed I lost it. Come on, man. Take an inventory, everybody. Start looking at the things, man, that God has brought you through. Start looking at how many times he allowed you to make it. And get glad about waking up in the morning, man. Get glad about your life. Start feeling something positive about your situation. You cannot expect God to continue to bless you if you're not grateful for the things that you have. Why would God, sitting down here looking at you, upset, angry, laying in the wallow of what you are not grateful for. You just can't seem to find no gratitude in your heart about nothing. But you steady asking God for something. So now you think God is crazy? You think he gonna give you some more stuff to not be grateful for? Are you kidding me? Why would he do that? He's too full of too much mercy to send you through that over and over and over. The more I give my child, the more ungrateful they are, the less gratitude they show. But I'm going to keep dumping it on them so they can keep feeling ungrateful and show lack of gratitude. God's not going to do that to you. Come on, man. Have you ever counted how many times you made it? I can't count how many times God done got me through something. But when he gets you through it, you ain't get up and get on about your business. Don't lay there in it. It's over. It's done. You made it. You survived it. Let's go. Let's go.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? It's Monday morning. It's the beginning of a new week, but it's the same damn thing up in here. We finna turn up this volume, create this ignorance, and be bout it. Bout it. Doggone it, Shirley Strawberry.
We lit, Steve. We lit.
Oh, that sound. Oh, Shirley, that ain't you. Oh, that ain't you.
That's why I said it.
One more time, Shirley.
We lit, Steve. We lit.
Whoa.
about that.
Man, we lit.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun. I have to say that was fun.
It's young people listening to this show going,
We lit, baby. We lit. Woo.
And they probably ain't even saying that no more.
They saying
They still say it.
They still saying we lit.
Yeah, they still say it.
I'm scared to use modern day slang. I'm still doing, what's happening. What up, player? That way I know. I know it's out of style, and all my talk is out of style.
We lit.
Carla Farrell.
What's happening? We about that life. What's going on, bro?
Junior, you got one?
But I'm just going to say morning, Stay in my lane.
Tommy, you got one?
lit, light, lit. I'm living my best life.
Yeah.
Now, do this one still work? Turn up.
Yeah.
That one still work?
Ready for mine?
Okay, come on, Steve.
What it is.
There it is.
What it is,
What it
y'all.
is.
That works.
What's happening?
What's good? What's good?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
another
all
one.
right.
Yeah, what's really
Everybody
good?
cool?
Yes, sir.
My man.
We lit.
My man. Slapping five.
What is lit?
Yeah, dig that. Dig that. Dig
Sound like your
that,
80s
man.
saying lit.
You may as well throw a right on in there, Steve.
Right
You may
on.
as
I
well.
still say right on, man. Right on. I still say, hey man, when I talk to my older brother, it's like talking to Marvin Gaye.
In the 70s.
Seriously, man.
From
I'm
the What's
talking
Going
to
On
Shab.
album.
Hey, what's up, bro? What's happening with you, man? What's up, man? Give me some of that skin, man. Give me some skin, dog. That's 5 on the black hand side. You know what I'm saying? I keep it like that. That's all right, man. Right on. What's been going on with you, player? You still doing it, ain't you? You know pimping ain't easy, but somebody got to do it, and it might as well be me.
Hey, dog.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Tommy?
One of my little girls, one of her friends at the house said, "Mr. Tommy, you lit." I said, baby, I don't smoke weed. I don't know what you talking about.
You offended.
She's looking at
Hey,
you
you gonna
like,
get out my house.
He said, what?
yeah, she's looking at you like,
That could be a drunk reference, Tommy.
Oh, God.
Either way, I wasn't there. I didn't know what lit meant.
Yeah, especially in front of your kids,
I
friend.
know.
But
Man.
you got to stay fresh and hip, Tommy. We got younger kids, too. You know,
I'm
you be on
trying.
game.
Hey, let me tell you what I did one day in Atlanta. I came out my office with my shirt open, and my kids' friends was in the house.
Uh-oh.
Went to say, Dad, your shirt is open. I said, I live here. Tell all your little flat stomach ass friends, turn around and quit looking over here.
But it's so funny, Steve. You're right, because we're at an age now where everything we do embarrasses our kids.
Yeah.
There's nothing that we can do
yes.
where our kids think we're cool. Nothing. All right, listen, coming up at 32 after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. We'll do a little weekend review when we come back right after this.
We lit.
We lit! Turn up!
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Happy Monday, everybody. Okay, big weekend, St. Patty's Day weekend. Didn't know this, Steve, that St. Patrick's Day is the 4th most popular drinking holiday.
Really?
Yeah, 4th most popular after New Year's Eve, Christmas, and July 4th.
Christmas.
Christmas. Who knew that people got
Who the hell
lit?
drinking on Christmas?
Hey, it's number
That's
2.
Jesus' birthday. What is y'all doing?
Celebrating.
L.A. was
That is
lit
so
yesterday.
That is so. That's wrong.
That's terrible.
Well, that explains my uncle. On Christmas morning.
What's his name, Junior?
Oh, Junior?
Uncle Junior. Uncle
I want to
Junior.
say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
I guess it is a lot of drinking on Christmas.
Yeah, yeah.
Another damn time.
It was
Man.
a lot yesterday, man.
Sure appreciate the socks.
I ain't know black
You
people
said it was a
celebrated.
lot yesterday.
That's
St.
what
I ain't know black people celebrate
I
St.
was going
Patrick's
to
Day.
mention that to Steve. You know, it seems every year more and more black people celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
It's because we ain't got nothing.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Steve?
We have Black History Month.
We got a whole
Yeah.
month. We got 28 days.
Yeah, although Junior,
Last month.
Yeah,
Last
what-
month.
When do
You
you
had better.
celebrate or do you mourn?
Yeah, okay.
Last month.
And our
You
best
know, if I see Roots one more damn time, it's the unhappiest damn movie I've ever seen in my life.
but I mean, it was good from the perspective of the storytelling and
Well,
how he
I-
found out who he was,
No.
Alex Haley.
I mean, it's cool, yeah. I did a lot of, every day on my show, I did a Black History Month, a bit Black History moment. I unfolded some really cool stuff.
Yeah, you did.
did.
I saw some of
Yeah.
yours. You did.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, you know, that's still, that ain't a drinking holiday.
For the whole
You know,
month.
Nobody gets you drunk for the month of Black History.
No.
Hey, did you find out what else we ain't did?
Steve Jr. was not happy with this past.
Don't nobody want to drink the slave.
Black History
No,
Month.
ain't nobody toasted the
We
same.
ain't toasting the slave.
No.
No. You know, Junior was disappointed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've had better.
That was, hey man, when I first moved to Texas years ago, it's when I found out about Juneteenth.
Oh,
I
yeah.
never really knew about June, and they celebrated big in
Still.
Texas.
It's still
Yeah,
big.
I didn't know it either. Growing up in Chicago, I didn't know about it.
I was
Yeah.
dead set against it when I found out what it was for.
Yeah. 2 years later,
Yeah.
the slaves found out that they had been freed 2 years
Yeah,
prior.
they saw some
Yeah.
black people walking by that was under the company. Where y'all going?
Yeah.
We got good news. We'll be back in a minute. It was 2
Yeah.
years later.
Yeah.
No, I'd have whooped everybody came over there with that information 2 years later. There would have been a civil war.
So when y'all passed by here 2 years ago, y'all knew then? That's what you
Hold on, wait a
say?
minute. Wait, hold on a minute. How the hell it took y'all 2 years to get over here?
So,
Yeah,
holidays, yeah. So,
Mhm.
St. Patrick's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I
what you
was
do,
watching-
Steve?
My
What'd
name
you
is,
do?
I didn't
Irish.
even know it was St. Patty's Day until I turned on the fight, Earl Spencer
Mm-hmm.
against Garcia.
Yeah, man.
And the commentator was the black dude. I forgot his name. He had on a green suit, green hat, and he was little.
You thought
He
it was
was
a
a leprechaun.
leprechaun.
No, seriously, that's the move he tried to make.
Uh-huh.
You
The
know,
green.
what's his name? Porter. He's actually a good commentator, but his outfit was
It was throwing you off.
green with all the green, and he was little.
Uh-huh.
I said, bruh.
Please stop.
He should know better.
If that's what you was going for, you did the damn thing.
Well, you know, Steve, if you don't wear green on St. Patrick's Day, then you get pinched. You get pinched.
Who started that?
I must have been. I was around a
Their
lot of black
tradition.
people over the weekend, so nobody pinched me.
Nobody was doing any pinching.
Yeah,
Well,
I didn't.
speaking of
I've never
boxing-
heard of that.
Oh, yeah, that was awful.
No, I've never
Yeah.
heard of it.
Yeah. I remember growing up in Chicago, they would turn the Chicago River,
River
green.
green, yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
They still do that, Shirley. I don't know if they did it this time.
They still
the
do
weather
it,
been
yeah.
kind of crazy, but they did it while I was up there turning green.
Now-
I'm not a St. Patty's Day guy though. I don't,
Yeah. Now Colin Farrell, the actor, he was on. I saw him on something on the gram. He was on Ellen or something. He was
Yes, it
saying
was
they don't
Ellen.
do any of that in Ireland.
They don't drink
They don't-
green beer.
They don't do
none of
drink.
that.
Yeah, they don't drink green beer. Drink green milkshakes. Turn the river
None of
green.
that.
They don't do any of that, and they drink, but that's about it. Yeah, we do that over here. Yeah.
My last
In
name
America.
is Irish.
Drinking
Oh yeah,
Farrell.
Colin Farrell, Carla Farrell. Okay.
Well,
Are you
You
related?
Irish.
That's what
I'm
she
just
sounds like.
saying.
She's
the
saying,
last
right?
name is
Oh,
Irish.
you a black Irish?
That is true.
Yes, Farrell is Irish.
Yeah, that's right.
Not that black.
I hate you.
Her and Tosh. Don't you tell nobody.
It is his name.
Yeah, don't tell Tosh stop saying that.
No, I looked it up. I said, hey, did you know Farrell was Irish? He rolled his eyes at me.
Well, yeah, and I mentioned the actor Colin Farrell. Yeah.
Yeah, and Will Ferrell.
And Will
Yeah.
Ferrell, yeah.
Yes.
All right, well, you got to take a trip to Ireland then, Carla.
We're trying to get to Dubai right now.
Going over there.
Carla gonna go over
Jay-Z
there?
and Beyonce went. They said they loved it. It was beautiful.
Oh, they went to Ireland?
Yeah. It was a while
Well,
ago.
if I go, I got to have their money. so-
Okay.
Well, be a minute.
Yeah, I'll be over here.
Yeah, we're going to scratch that off the list. Because if I
I'll
get
go
their
to
money,
Chicago.
you will know it.
Yes.
Yeah, so the biggest drinking holidays again, New Year's Eve, that's the first. Christmas is number 2.
That's terrible.
Yeah. July 4th is number 3.
I didn't know that.
I
Well,
didn't know
yeah,
that either. Yeah, and then St. Patrick's Day is number 4. Yeah. So drink up. Yeah.
Right.
Drink up,
All
everybody.
the days my uncle be told up.
Somebody drink
Uncle
that.
Junior.
All them days.
Uncle Junior.
He was drunk yesterday. So
Yeah, yesterday too.
See, he already knew. He already knew, Junior. He already knew.
They drink this Jägermeister. That's that green stuff.
it's green.
All right, guys. Coming up next, it is Monday, of course, so you know what that means. Church complaints with Reverend Motown and Deacon Def Jam coming up. What, Tommy?
They got a lot on there today.
Right after this. Can't wait.
Hey, I want to do something else, too. Everybody, Google your last name and find out the meaning of your last name, and we'll do that this morning.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, guys, in entertainment news, Whoopi Goldberg is back. She made a surprise appearance. We'll talk about that. Yeah. And Jussie Smollett pled not guilty, but right now, it is Monday. Reverend Motown, Deacon Def Jam are in the building with today's church complaints. Let's go.
We, amen.
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 We.
Are we French?
I have some things to talk about today.
All right.
So the first complaint that I don't like will start my subject.
Okay.
My subject is, well, glad it ain't us.
True that, pal.
Go ahead, Deacon, with your complaints.
Pastor, we have an issue. The Gucci ministry wants to know how much longer before they can wear their designer clothes again. It's been 2 months and no word. The Louis Vuitton ministry keeps flaunting it in their face, and they want to. They tired of it, Pastor. The Gucci ministry is tired.
It's supposed to be 3 months.
I understand that. I put on a pair of my Gucci velvets this morning. And as I was coming out the door, I forgot that there was a boycott.
Yes, for 3 months, right?
But my feet had already swole. So I came on in with them on. 'Cause I can't take these off but once.
I understand.
'Cause once I take these off, can't none of my other shoes fit. 'Cause them Gucci loafers with that stirrup on it. Yeah.
What do you want me to tell the Gucci ministry?
I don't know what you're gonna tell. I don't know how long this boycott is. I don't know what we boycotting for.
It was for 3 months long, Pastor. And then remember the sweater with the black face?
Yeah,
That's
I
how
didn't
it
see
started.
that as black. Blackface is when you put black on your face. You can pull it up around your mouth. That ain't really.
You just want to wear your Gucci.
Well, I don't have that sweater. What the hell I'm wearing about it? Let's
P.I. is the
boycott the
leader.
sweater. What are we boycotting the whole company for?
I don't know that.
Well, let's boycott the sweater.
Thank you.
I ain't seen the sweater.
Yeah, the rapper is the leader.
Yeah, well, the Louis Vuitton ministry is really, they just flaunting it in these people's faces. Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather.
Whoa!
I saw him the other day.
Come on, Pastor, preach,
And
Pastor.
Floyd said, don't nobody tell him what to wear.
Yes, especially
And I said,
P.I.
well, amen, with your Gucci from head to toe.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
He
Damn.
shut the store down.
Well, remind me of our sermon today. Well, glad it ain't us. Go ahead, D.
All right, Pastor. Moving forward, one of our members, who's pretty much a celebrity, Sister Gayle King, is asking that she can take a Negro break. She says she is tired of going back and forth with these people. She's asking for a Negro break, Pastor. That's what she's asking.
I want to say commend Sister Gayle for her wonderful display of journalistic interviewership.
Oh.
That girl interviewed R. Kelly, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
Amen.
This was one of my favorite lines in the whole interview was, Robert, which in plain black term meant, sit your ass down now. Don't start none, won't be none.
That's right, Pastor.
Go ahead.
Pastor, as you know, most of our kids come here to church after school. Our after-school program is doing very well, and our graduation rate is 95%. Listen, young Jacoby Miller is asking, can we get him into USC without him having to take the SAT? He said he knows some white people that can pull some strings for about $50,000 if the church can pay it.
Well. Now we are here at today's service.
Look at that.
Well, glad it ain't us. We've been dominating the news. We've been all over. Jussie Smollett, R. Kelly.
That's right.
Well,
Michael Jackson.
Uh-huh.
But on none of these, top at least two of them.
Right.
Ain't nothing you can say about Michael, because Michael gone.
That's right.
But we ain't nothing you can say about Jussie compared to this here. All Jussie did was give two African 2,500.
35.
Oh, but these white folks, $25 million worth of embezzlement for. Ain't you glad this ain't us?
Come on here, Pastor.
Jussie got 16 counts.
Yeah, he do.
Come on.
All of them some form of disorderly conduct.
That's right.
What you gonna call what these white folk done? Robbing and stealing in the name. Trying to get these stupid ass kids educated. Even after you get their dumb ass down there in the school, they ain't smart enough to stay. Your little girl proved it when she came on and said, she ain't here for no education, she just trying to party.
just the games and the party.
It's just for games and parties. You done spent all that money, got this heifer down at this school.
Preach, Pastor.
She ain't trying to learn nothing. Well, ain't you glad it ain't us? I told you it was coming today.
Come on now.
I ain't psychic. I ain't that lady, Cleo.
Yeah.
Miss
Cleo.
Cleo.
Miss Cleo. I ain't an astrology man.
D.R.
But I
Roy.
know this was going to come up. My sermon, I wrote it with anticipation that you were going to bring up these stealing ass folks. All of them celebrities got money coming out they cracker they behind. And they going to sit up here and try to get these little dumbass kids in college. If your baby too stupid to pass the ASAT, how the hell they going to stay in COLLEGE? Somebody explain this to me. Because there's more letters in college than it is in the SAT. If you can't pass the SAT, you ought to go somewhere and set your ass down. Because that's all the SAT mean to you. Set your ass down. Because you ain't smart enough to get into college. Ivy League school. Sitting up here and getting your kids these soccer scholarships. They punk ass can't kick a ball in the damn side of a house. You sitting up in here, got your baby with a lacrosse contract. No, they didn't have well, this boy ain't never threw a stick in a basket.
Come on, Pastor. Take it on,
I
Pastor.
say we ought to line all these kids up, all these rich ass kids, and whoop their ass. Whoop their ass and whoop their parents' ass too. I ain't never liked a boy from Wells Fargo no damn way. I don't even know who's running. Yeah, your wife was in Full House. Now she gonna be in a Full Sail. Everybody going to jail after this one. Let church say amen.
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 Well,
Well.
from Full House to the big house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't you glad? It ain't up.
It ain't up, man.
Nah, it ain't
It ain't up.
My.
You better minister.
Oh, man, boy, that was a great sermon.
Yeah.
That boy preached that thing.
That was
Ye did.
Pastor Blake, yeah.
Thank you, G.
Amen.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In entertainment news, our girl Whoopi Goldberg is back. Yeah. Well, sort of. Not 100%. She's been out for over a month. She's been suffering from double pneumonia and sepsis, some kind of bacteria she had. Yeah.
Yeah.
On Friday.
Both lungs.
Yeah, right. On Friday, she said she finally felt good enough to stop by The View and surprise the ladies, and boy, were they surprised. Whoopi said that she plans to slowly ease back into her hosting duties over the next week and a half. She dropped by because she missed everyone.
Yeah.
She really did, and you know how people say she just wanted to put their eyes on her. You know, she just wanted to put her eyes on them. She says, "This is my first foray out." She explained that I'm not there yet, but the only way it's going to get better is if I begin. So this is my beginning.
Come on.
Yay,
All right.
Whoopi.
Go ahead.
Welcome back, baby.
Yeah, very happy that she
Yes.
was back. Yeah.
She's missed when she ain't on there.
Oh
man.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
She's missed.
She really is.
She is
yeah,
missing
she's
that
the
lead
anchor.
chair, you
Yeah,
know.
she
Yeah.
really is. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, in other entertainment news, Steve, Jussie Smollett strolled into the Cook County, Illinois courtroom to enter a not guilty plea. Well, several, I should say, at least to 16 felony counts of disorderly conduct for allegedly filing a false police report. The judge told Jussie that he could travel to New York and Los Angeles to meet with his legal teams as long as he notifies the court 48 hours in advance. Now, if Jussie is Jussie is convicted of all 16 counts, he could face up to 48 years in
Yeah,
Are you
prison.
serious?
I'm very
I don't
prison.
think think what he did deserves that.
I don't
Yeah.
think that.
I really don't,
Yeah.
man. Here's what I think this brother should get at best. If at best
Service.
probation, community service,
Right.
and a fine. At best. He didn't hurt anybody. He didn't hit nobody.
He hurt
didn't
himself.
he hurt himself. He hurt his career. Now he had the police department doing a lot of unnecessary work seemingly. So I don't know if he's guilty or innocent. He's been plead innocent. Maybe the
He
kid
says
got
he's
some
not.
information we don't
Yeah.
know. And I hope that's true.
Yeah, he
As a
maintains
matter
his
of fact,
innocence, Steve.
I really, really hope that's true, man, because I like the kid.
I do too.
I really, really do. But if it look like it's going to go sideways for you, homie, just Uncle Steve talking. It's called a plea bargain.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to give them something, man, because if they can get you on anything, they will. And just
Yeah.
go and take your community service, get on probation. At best, that's what should happen. He shouldn't do no time for this.
Yeah, I hope they don't try to
Come
make
on,
like
man.
an example
Right.
out of him and everything.
Please. Man, do you
Yeah.
know what the president is doing?
Yeah.
Come on, man, get out of here.
Yeah. So, again, if Jussie is convicted of all 16 counts, he could face up to 48 years in prison. Each count carries a potential sentence of 1 to 3 years. And he's due back in court on April
That's
17th.
It's I don't think it's worth that.
No, that's a lot.
I don't
that
see
is a
him.
lot.
I don't see jail time for
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Now-
He did have us going for a while, though, Steve.
Well, you know,
I was ready.
Yeah.
But if he's innocent, if he can have the proof, like right now, it don't look good.
No, it doesn't.
Just public opinion is, wow, come on, bro. But even that, let's say public opinion is correct. Let's just assume for a minute, it don't deserve jail time.
Yeah.
I don't think
I just
so.
don't.
Because he lied. What he did was lie.
Everybody lie.
If he
Right.
did that, yeah.
Everybody
Right,
lie.
but every
the
who
president
doesn't?
that sold
Yeah.
5,000 lies.
Oh, it's way more
Since
than that,
he's been-
Steve.
Damn.
That was
It's
this
almost-
morning.
Yeah, it was almost 10,000 or over that now.
He
yeah.
just lied
Yeah.
Yes.
to the public,
Yeah.
Yes.
to the FBI.
And double down.
That's why he can't go in front of Manafort. Nobody.
All
he
right.
can't go in front of Mueller.
He got diabetes. That's what he got. He got diabetes.
In there.
You know what I'm
All right, Steve, let's get to the news.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thanks, Steve. Libetes. Okay, that's a new one on me. This is Ann Tripp with the news, everybody. Law enforcement officials in New Zealand say that they're attempting to bring the situation in that city of Christchurch back to normal in the wake of Muslim worshippers and 2 mosques are being mowed down. But for now, Police Commissioner Mike Bush tells residents that the word is vigilance.
You will see a highly visible police presence on the streets, around your businesses, around your schools, and even in the air, right across the country. So you will feel safe.
The death toll now stands at 50, where there were still some 20 people being treated for injuries in hospitals. Officials say that the 50th deceased person's body was discovered during a search through the rubble. Meanwhile, a long racist and anti-immigrant manifesto emailed to the Prime Minister of New Zealand and others just minutes before the massacre. The alleged gunman uses fond words to describe President Trump, praising Trump as a symbol of, quote, renewed white identity and common purpose, unquote. However, acting White House Chief of Staff Nick Mulvaney insists on Fox News Sunday that his boss is not that kind of man.
The president is not a white supremacist. I'm not sure how many times we have to say that. And to simply ask the question every time something like this happens overseas, or even domestically, to say, oh my goodness, it must somehow be the president's fault, speaks to a politicization of everything that I think is undermining sort of the institutions that we have in the country today.
Trump has frequently been criticized for remarks and behavior considered anti-Muslim or racist, especially after the Nazi and white supremacist rally in Charlottesville, Virginia, where an anti-racist demonstrator was run over and killed, and there were white men marching around with tiki torches chanting, "The Jews, the Jews, the Jews will not replace us." President Trump said that there were good people on both sides of that fray. Rescue efforts are underway in southern Africa after a devastating cyclone left more than 100 people dead, 65 in Zimbabwe alone. Bridges have been swept down, roads impassable. Listen to this. 6 young black men found dead in various raids in Ferguson, Missouri, all prominently involved in protests over the police killing of 18-year-old Michael Brown. Folks in the activist community saying this is all too much of a coincidence, especially since protest leaders in Ferguson continue receiving death threats 4.5 years after the college Brown, Michael Brown, was shot dead by a white, now ex-police officer from Ferguson who got off. No rain, the forecast for the Midwest this week, but a lot of flooding. And she did it again. That's right. Captain Marvel tops at the box office this weekend, bringing another $69 million. And she made, $266 million so far, locally, $760 worldwide. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Actress Rosario Dawson and Democratic presidential candidate Cory Booker, they seem to be an item. That's right.
Wow.
Yeah, they say they're dating. Rosario Dawson confirmed it, actually, and she used the L word. Love. Take a listen.
Wow.
I am just grateful to be with someone that I respect and love and admire so much, who is so brilliant and kind and caring and loving.
You talking about Cory Booker from Jersey?
Yeah.
Light-skinned Cory Booker?
Yes.
They're dating. They're a couple.
Yeah.
All right,
She
go
made
on, Cory.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people have been asking whether or not, because he's not married, was he dating anyone? What's going on with him? So now she's confirmed that they are in a loving relationship. She said it.
He come
There
right
you
out
go.
and get
Good.
her. He come right out and get her.
Well, he's cute.
So you
right?
start running for president, you get her.
Well, yeah, that's
Well, guess
usually...
who's going to run for president?
Who?
Me.
Go
My
get
ass
you
finna
one.
get somebody.
Go get you one.
What's your
Junior.
platform, Junior?
I don't care. I'm running. I can do better than the one we got.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
in agreement with
what?
you.
What he's going to have to do now, they're going to have to be seen, surface pictures, all that. You got to, because people just, this is a different world we in now. I'm sorry, man. I'm not casting any doubt or anything. I believe it.
Yeah, happy for him, too.
But I do.
Confirmed it.
But we got to hurry up, get some dinner pictures out, some hotels.
They're a great-looking couple, too.
You great.
Yeah, you got to get some hotels. You got to be somewhere. Hey, dog, you ain't in love with nobody. You ain't nowhere in a bikini on the beach or nothing. We got to get something, dog.
All right, listen, in other political news, Beto O'Rourke finally has made it official. He is running for president, people, and he may pick a female for his VP.
Yeah.
I like that. I
like
like that.
that.
Yeah, I do.
But Shirley,
What?
that Biden is brewing. That
Yeah,
Biden
he
is
almost
brewing,
said he
baby.
was running.
He almost said it.
Also, Senator Elizabeth Warren is hosting a CNN town hall meeting in Jackson, Mississippi, on the campus of HBCU Jackson State University tonight.
Where?
Tonight, yes.
In Jackson,
In Jackson,
yeah.
Mississippi, yeah. Mm-hmm. All
At
right.
Jackson State?
Yeah,
The
Jackson
Sonic
State.
Boom?
JSU.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All
So
right.
we'll check
I
it
ain't got no comment. Congratulations to Jackson State. I see y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all better go down there and represent HBCU.
All right, coming up next at 34 after the hour, the New Zealand, oh, this was so sad. The New Zealand mosque shootings. President Trump downplays a white nationalist threat. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, what is going on in the world? I mean, really, there is so much hate and violence going on. There are now at least 50 people dead and many seriously injured after the shooting massacre at two mosques in Christchurch, New Zealand. Murder charges have already been filed against a 28-year-old Australian white nationalist. His name is Brenton Tarrant. Tarrant said he considered President Trump a symbol of renewed white identity and common purpose. Experts are concerned about the growing threat of white supremacist groups in the U.S. and around the globe. The president, however, does not seem to share those concerns. He was asked about the growing threat of white nationalism over the weekend. Take a listen.
I don't really. I think it's a small group of people that have very, very serious problems. I guess if you look at what happened in New Zealand, perhaps that's a case. I don't know enough about it yet.
And know something before you say
What
something.
is wrong with this fool?
Look, there's nothing to know. You know what white nationalist is. You know what it means. It's real simple.
Didn't he say he was one?
You know, look,
Yeah.
Obama was never accused as being a symbol of white nationalist pride or any other thing that the shooter said. So, look, man, it's real obvious whether you realize it or not. And I don't think that he doesn't care. Because as long as you say his name in a positive way, or you mention his name in a, like he's my hero or he matters to me, that's all that counts with him. He doesn't matter who the praise is coming from. He just wants the praise. That's why he will not come out against anybody who appears to be a fan of his and come out against it. He's not going to do it. I don't know the word. Is it narcissist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is this person who, man, at any cost, as long as you like me or praise me, I'm just going to go ahead and just keep my mouth shut. Because he needs every vote he can to get back in. And I'm telling you, man, we've got to do something. We've got to be careful, y'all. And the Democrats are scaring me right now because we're doing the exact same things that the Republicans did to Obama. They spent 8 years hating Obama, and they ended up with no candidate. We are spending all this time hating Trump, and we're not developing we need somebody to be the front runner now.
Well,
we don't need to look at 16 damn people. It ain't 16 interesting ass people it ain't 16 people that could be president. So far, it's like 12 that done said they was running into it.
Well, yeah, it's more than that now because Beto O'Rourke is in.
Okay, it's 12. Just half of them. Who do you think has a chance? Just give me 6 names.
Kamala.
Who else?
Beto, for sure.
Beto.
Yeah, Beto O'Rourke.
Bernie.
Oh, yeah, Bernie.
Bernie.
Bernie's the
Bernie.
front runner right now.
Bernie.
Okay.
But if Joe Biden jumps in and he
Well,
might.
he's not in.
Then
Okay,
it's out of
okay.
them.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
cool.
think it's out.
Let's just go with the ones we got. We got 3.
Yeah.
I need 3 more. Is 12 running?
Well, Elizabeth Warren is running. Kristen
Town hall is
Gillibrand.
tonight.
okay.
Gillibrand is running.
That's not what I asked you, Shirley. I asked you, who do you think
out of
could be
those 3?
president of 6? I just need 6 out of the 12
Okay.
that could beat Trump.
Ooh, that could beat him. Bernie might have a chance. Bernie and Kamala. Kamala and Beto. Beto and Bernie.
And
you know,
Biden.
yeah.
I think they could.
But he's saying Biden hasn't
Yeah,
thrown his hat in the
Biden's
ring
not
yet.
confirmed,
So,
yeah.
Right.
yeah. So between those 3, Bernie, Kamala, Beto.
Yes.
And Cory Booker is in there too.
Cory Booker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cory
but
Booker.
Do you think he
Yeah,
can
Cory
win?
Booker. Yeah.
Yeah, I
think
mean,
he can do it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, those are the 3 that I think that have a chance against the current president. Yes. Steve.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't need the other 9. That's what I'm saying.
You did all that to say that?
That's your
point.
That's your
Yeah, that's all I want us to do. Let's be honest before we
Streamline
get to the
this thing.
convention, before we start all this hatred, because we split it up too much. We're going to do what we did to Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders had a real idea about winning. When Hillary won, it disenfranchised a lot of Bernie supporters.
Yeah, all right.
And we're going to do the same thing again. And this dude going to get them electoral votes in them states, and we back in business.
All right, we got to move on, Steve. Up next, it is the nephew with the prank phone call for today. It's coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's today's Strawberry Letter. I got a good one for you today. Subject, never trust your man's female friends. Wait till you hear this, all right? Yeah, wait till you hear it. Right now, it is the nephew in the building with today's prank phone call. What you have for us today,
I got
Ness?
a good one too, Shirley. The church parking lot.
Huh?
What's wrong with it?
Brand new church parking lot.
Uh-oh. I'm worried.
Run it, cat.
Hello, this is Brendan.
Brendan. Hey, I'm trying to reach you.
How you doing?
How you doing? Brendan, I want to make sure I got the right person. You the person that you work at the first of all, I go to
What's your name again?
My name Calvin, brother Calvin. But I go to St. Missionary Baptist Church where you.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So everything all right?
Everything's fine. Well, I got a little issue, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. Now, you work in the before service start. You work in the parking lot and showing.
I do the attending. Yeah.
Yeah, and you tell people where to park and stuff, right?
Right. Would you looking for some employment? You wanna join us?
Nah. See, the issue I got, man, I've been dealing with this probably about the last 2 months now.
What's wrong, brother?
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to tell you. So the problem is when I come to the church, last couple of months, man, I've been like my regular car done broke down on me, so I got an old van that I've been.
Sorry to hear about that.
Yeah. I got an old van that I've been using to get around in. So now for the last 2 months I've been riding in it. When I come into the church, and I find out who you were, but you keep sending me to the back of the parking lot, and then I noticed. Nah, bro, not on the real. So you sending me to the back, and I'm noticing when I see cars that's like 2010, 2015 cars.
Well, brother. Well, listen. We don't have no set place where we put model car. I just direct the traffic, brother.
Okay, so you trying to tell me for the last 2 months you just direct traffic, but you directed me to the back every time. But a car behind me or a car in front of me, it'll be going to the front.
Nah, where are you getting this information from?
I didn't seen you, man, send people to the front to park. I didn't seen you do it.
No, I just put the bigger vehicles in the back, and certain it's really no schedule. If you come in, I just direct you to the right or the left. It's really nothing to it, really.
So you're not trying to say so my van being raggedy ain't the reason why I'm being.
No. That's not what we're about. Nah.
Okay.
I'm sorry you feel that way. So I guess this Sunday.
Let me. I'm gonna tell you about this Sunday.
I can make sure.
No. Let me tell you right now. When my van pull up there Sunday, I'm gonna tell you right now. If I get sent to the back, I'm gonna tell you right now. It's gonna be a problem if I get sent to the back.
Whoa. Now you don't have to cuss, brother. Just calm down. It's not that serious.
No, it is that serious. Cause I already know. I know I got a ragged ass van. I know that. But see, that's the reason why I'm getting sent to the back, and I know it because the car I had before, y'all was sending me up front. So I already know. I'm just saying. I'm telling you right now, Brendan. I'm telling you right now. It's gonna be a problem if I get sent to the back.
Brother, you just singled me out,
or did you? No, I didn't single you out. You are the person that has been sending me to the back, dude.
No, I haven't.
Hey man, why are you sending?
Why are you accusing me of something?
I ain't got because I didn't seen it.
No, you are. You're calling me. You're calling me out of the blue, and you're accusing me of something I'm not doing.
You didn't send my ragged ass van to the back. You done done it. You done done it 2 months straight, Brendan. You have done it.
No, I haven't.
Yes,
no, I have not.
Yes, you have. You send all the pretty cars up front. That's what you're doing. But I tell you what, come Sunday, gonna be a problem.
So now you threatening me? I mean, now listen. We can meet up at it. We can meet up there before any cars get there. How about that?
I don't care how you want to do it, Brendan.
No, you actually do know how you want to do it. So bring it then.
Okay, I'm letting you know. My car,
5 a.m.
my van gonna be up front.
No. Come your van. It's me and you. How about that? You want to talk tough Tony stuff?
Okay. So you sweating all up now? You all right? So cool.
It sound like you already did. So I guess I'm matching you.
Okay, well, no problem.
You're not gonna call. Listen, brother. Listen. You're not gonna call my phone and threaten me and tell me what you think I did when I didn't do it.
I done told you, man. You've been sending me to the damn back, man.
We passed what you thought.
Okay.
It's what it is.
No, it's what I know. It's what I know, Brendan. It's what I know. Okay.
Well, listen,
you didn't
where
send me.
Where you at right now?
Okay. You know we ain't got work. You know what? I tell you what. Come Sunday, that's your ass then, Brendan.
No. How about what you doing right now?
What you mean what I'm doing right now? I'm at work right now.
Oh. So you at work calling me about some bullshit parking spot?
Oh, okay. Oh, look at the cussing Christian now. Look at you.
No.
Look at the cussing.
No. Matter of fact, you. Okay. If you want to do something, let's do it now. Parking lot. I don't care where we at.
Okay.
Now, that's one thing you're not gonna do is disrespect me. I'm telling you that right now, brother Calvin. You bring your ass down here, I'm gonna fold you like a wet piece of paper. You don't know who you with. Okay. I done been locked up 6-7 years. I'm just in the church trying to get my life together. And you think you're just going to talk to me? You got another thing coming, brother. I'm going to tell you that right now. So if you want to get it on, meet me in the parking lot right now. I give you an hour to get there, you piece of shit.
See, now you're trying to scare me with your background.
I'm trying to tell you what it is.
Oh, no, you're trying to scare me with your background or something. Like, evidently, I didn't know you had been in jail.
With the wrong one.
I'm just going to say this. Do you know Lester that also worked?
Yeah, I know Lester.
He also had the cars parking?
Would you try and buy yourself out of this? What I'm about to lay on you?
No.
Now you're talking about, I know Lester.
Okay. Lester is the person to tell me to call you. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Brendan, your boy Lester in the parking lot got me to prank phone call you. I brought the lockdown out of you, man. Did I bring the lockdown out of you?
I'm gonna strangle Lester. Y'all got me out here talking reckless. I sure hope Pastor don't hear this one.
Well, hang in there, brother, and do this for me, man. Tell me this. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
Man, the Steve Harvey radio show, man.
Hey, man, if you see somebody Sunday, pull up in a van, show them some love, baby. Show them some love.
I might have to call out this week, man. My heart can't take it.
I got a right to park up front.
Really?
And I got a right to park up front when I want to.
Don't nobody want to see that raggedy car.
we gotta look prosperous at this church.
Whatever.
Like the Lord is blessing this church.
Pull your van up, attendance go down.
Yeah, now when he blesses you with a new car, then come on up.
You know, my van ought to be able to get up front sometime. Quit sending me to the back every Sunday.
You sick of.
Hey, let me say this. I want to thank Bethesda Blues and Jazz Supper Club coming out. 2 sold-out shows. It was good.
All right.
What did you do?
What songs you sing?
I didn't sing a song.
Did you throw any B.B. King in there?
Didn't throw no BB in there, no jazz, none of that.
What you cook?
I cooked jokes. And big ups to my girl, Debbie Morgan. She came out and hung out with me.
Oh, nice.
Debbie, her husband, Jeff, they came and hung out with me. So I want to say thank y'all.
You know what, man? He texts me every now and then. Very supportive brother.
He's a cool cat, man.
Very supportive brother. Yeah. I like
She's
him
lovely.
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They play some Bid Wish, boy. That's what they do now.
Oh, they do?
That's what they do now. They play some Bid Wish. Let me put this in. Glenside, Pennsylvania. Glenside, Pennsylvania. The nephew is coming to town April the 13th, all right, at the Keswick Theater, along with the legendary, the one and only Samore is on the show.
Oh,
all right?
Yes.
So get ready, baby. Glenside, Pennsylvania, April the 13th. Get ready. We got 2 shows, one at 7 o'clock and one at 10 o'clock. The nephew and Samore will be in the building.
Oh, that's
Tickets
good.
on sale Red now.
That's gonna be a good show right there.
Yeah, that's a bad girl.
And she's fly.
She's
fly.
She's stable.
And she's
Her
fly.
shoes gonna be butter.
Yes.
Shoe game. Fire.
All right. Thank you, nephew. Up next, it is the Strawberry Letter subject. Never trust your man's female friends. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, on dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could read your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one today, and it's a good one. Woo!
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
All right, subject, never trust your man's female friends. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 27-year-old woman, and I've had a few relationship issues because I just can't seem to pick the right man. Maybe it's because I am in love with my male best friend. He is perfect for me, and I've known it since we met 6 years ago. But there's one problem. He's had a girlfriend for the last 3 years. His girlfriend has no idea that she is in my way, and she has tolerated our friendship to an extent. Sometimes she will say little things to me to make him pull away from me, but that does not last long. She has every reason to fear me because I want more than a friendship with her man. This man treats me with a lot of respect, and we talk about any and everything. We enjoy the same type of music, food, and movies, and we are perfect dance partners. I've tried to create doubt in his girlfriend's mind by calling and texting him really late at night or early in the morning just to talk. I know it bothers her because she has jokingly told me to call and text him at a more decent hour. Yeah, whatever, girl, bye. And yes, we had sex one time when we first met, but he blames it on alcohol, and he promised me that he would never violate our friendship in that way again. I didn't feel violated at all, and I started falling in love with him after that. I need him to see that I'm better for him than his girlfriend is before it's too late. I'm scared that if I wait any longer, he might end up marrying the wrong woman. Please help.
Wow, I'll be there.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah. First of all, I cannot understand why his girlfriend of 3 years puts up with you, and you need to stop. I mean, you really, really need to stop. Can you be any more disrespectful? I mean, is there anything else you can do to be any more disrespectful? This man, your best friend, is in a relationship, and I don't care. I mean, so what if you guys have been friends for 6 years? That gives you no right to completely disregard his girlfriend's feelings. I mean, that's just wrong. There you are lurking in the background like some sort of crazy stalker saying she has every reason to fear you. She's done nothing to you, and probably that is the problem because she hasn't checked you. I mean, they've been together for 3 years. That means you've been waiting on him for that long. You've been waiting on this man for 3 years. How much longer are you going to waste your life waiting on him to leave her for you? He hasn't done it yet. Come on. I mean, don't you know that what's for you is for you? You don't have to try and take someone else's man. You're better than that, or don't you know that about yourself yet? And you just wait till his woman gets good and done with you. Steve,
boy. These are the types of letters that I wakes up for in the morning. Never trust your man's female friends. How many times have I said on this show?
What, Steve? Oh, he sucked.
How many times have I told y'all? These friends y'all keep having and y'all in these committed relationships, they gon' backfire. Here we go.
Yep, you said
Straight from the horse's mouth. 27-year-old woman has some relationships because she can't pick the right man. Why can't she pick the right man? Because she in love with her male best friend.
Yes.
She done went so far to say he perfect for me. She didn't stop there. She told her why. I met him 6 years ago. But he done had a girlfriend for the last 10. His girlfriend ain't got no idea. She in my way.
Exactly.
She done tolerated our friendship, but sometimes she'll say things that make him pull away from me. But that don't last long. That's because he keeps sliding back over there. Oh, I'm finna tell you what's really going on. She got every reason to fear me because I want more than a friendship with her man. Now, Shirley is focused on the fact that she could potentially be a stalker. We all see clearly in this letter that this heifer crazy.
Yeah. I did say
she got Glenn Close wrote all over her.
Fatal Attraction.
And Fatal Attraction.
Yeah.
Glenn Close.
Yeah. This a blonde-haired white lady that's probably black. She done put a rabbit in a pot. You can believe that. Oh, this heifer here. Oh, she done balled the rabbit in the pot.
I will not be ignored.
She done poured acid on the car.
Oh.
That's why she can't stay in no relationships.
Oh, man.
Then she said, here's why she can't leave this man alone. He treats me with a lot of respect. We talk about everything. We enjoy the same type of music. We enjoy the same type of food. We like the movies, the same damn movies. We even perfect dance partners. Now, if that ain't a reason to love somebody, you tell me, who the hell can you eat with, go to movies with, cry with, then go out there and can still dance? Yes. Yes. I've tried to create doubt in his girlfriend's mind by calling and texting him. Really late at night or early in the morning just to talk. I know it bothered her. Hell yeah, because it would bother you. She's jokingly told me call at a decent hour. Yeah, whatever, girl. Bye, heifer. Here's the problem in the whole letter that we're going to deal with when we come back. We had sex one time. Bing, 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 bing. This the damn slot machine, y'all. Ching, 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 ching. They done had sex one time. This the whole damn problem. I'm gonna explain it to you when we come back. He say it was drunk. He'll never disrespect the friendship again. But I got news for you. Let me tell you what happened when we come back.
Okay. All right, we're going to have...
Hurry up so I can tell you
okay, we're going to have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 after the hour. Today's subject is never trust your man's female friends. And his female friend wrote this letter. We'll be back with Steve's response right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. Never trust your man's female friends is the subject. Let's go.
Yes. I've said this all these years I've been on the record. Steve, you can have female friends. What's wrong with you? You need to open up your mind. You so old-fashioned. Okay. All right, old-fashioned. And now we done had a female best friend right here. Yeah. You in the way of me getting my man because he been with you for 3 years. I'm throwing shade. We perfect together. We dance together. We eat together. We like the same food. We like the same movies. Girl, I can't stand you. She even joke. I text early in the morning. I text late at night. The girl come telling me jokingly, you need to text at a more decent hour. Girl, bye. Heifer, you in my way. You know why? Because we best friends. Then we found out, before the letter closed out,
what, Steve?
we had sex one time.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now, he says, we had first for the church, but he blames it on alcohol, and he promised me that he would never violate our friendship in that way again. Girl, I ain't feel violated at all. As a matter of fact, I started falling in love with him. Girl, I ain't feel violated at all. I started falling in love with him after that. See, let me tell you what the real problem is. They had sex one time.
Just once.
But he blamed it on the alcohol. But let me tell you something about homie, though.
What, Steve?
When homie was drunk, Lord, he was bringing it. Homie was up in there, letting them have it.
This is what you wanted to get to.
Girl, she's so damn sprung. Cause Big Boy was in there in a drunken state, just bringing it. And ever since that date, she been trying to figure out if this what he do when he drunk. Lord, what am I in store for?
Wait, come on, one more time.
Is this what he do while he drunk?
Yes.
He done fried this bacon extra crispy. Girl.
Now that's funny, Steve.
I'm still, my toes is still balled up. It happened 3 years ago, and he was drunk. What is this man gonna do to me when he ain't drunk? I got to get back over there. I love him. Drunk in there just bringing it. Just in there hollering. Girl, he picked me up, carried me over there against that wall. Took me off the wall while I had my legs wrapped around him. He did a backflip onto the bed and was on top of me. He was drunk.
A backflip?
A backflip with her legs around him. He been on the wall. He backed up with her, had her in his arms, her legs wrapped around his back. Homeboy did a backflip, and bam, she was on her back, and he was bringing it.
Well, no wonder she's in love.
You damn right.
I get it now.
Because when you drunk, you can do that. Now, what she don't know is when you sober, you can't do that. You can only think of this stuff when you drunk.
You ain't that strong.
You ain't that strong, and your mind say, hey man, you gonna mess around, break your neck. But when you drunk, we ain't got no neck. Do it. Flip.
You are crazy, Steve. That's
funny.
Do it.
He pulled her over to the dresser and opened the drawer and just set her booty in the drawer.
Booty drawer.
This dude right here was clowning because he was drunk. She ain't had that since. That's why she can't keep a relationship. Because she ain't had what drunk-ass homie did. He was doing stuff to her. He took her in the bathroom, set her on the sink, cut the hot water, the left side, on one half of her ass, and had the cold water speaking on the other half of her ass. And she couldn't make up her mind what the hell was going on.
You are crazy for real.
He was in there drunk. Then he took her out to the steps, laid her head first down the steps, got on her and just went down the steps, hitting every last one of them steps. Pop, 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 pop. 31 steps.
That's when it's good.
31?
Count them.
What floor were they on?
On the second floor. She ain't no landing.
Ain't no landing.
She hit her head 31 times. When she got on at the bottom, she was so damn dizzy. She was in love with this fool.
You're so darn ignorant.
He drunk. He done tore his kneecaps off with that move.
Yeah.
And cause he was drunk, stood right up.
I got this.
Led her over to the kitchen.
What happened there?
Cleared off the breakfast table.
I'm scared, Steve.
Laid her on the breakfast table. Opened the drawer and got a spoon. I ain't even gonna say no more.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let your mind go where it wanna go.
Scoop it.
But don't you understand? She ain't ever forgot this. Ask her what happened when they went outside and got in them bushes. Ask her that.
What happened?
Ask her
All right,
that.
we gotta go. Listen, email us or Instagram us your
He
thoughts.
laid a blanket on top of the hedges. This boy.
Hold on, Steve. You want to talk about it when we come back?
If you want to.
Okay. All right. We'll take a break right here. You can email us and Instagram us your thoughts on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM. And I guess coming up in 10 minutes, we're going to get into part 3 of today's Strawberry Letter. Never trust your man's female friends. That's the subject.
But drawer booted up?
We'll be back right after
Draw
this.
her butt in the drawer.
Drawer. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, we've now come to part 3 of today's Strawberry Letter subject. Never trust your man's female friends. A 27-year-old woman wrote in. She's had a few relationship issues in her time because she can't seem to pick the right man. But now she thinks she has the right man. He is her best friend of 6 years.
Because they had sex one time. And the things he did to her while he was drunk started in the bedroom. Had her up against the wall. She had her legs wrapped around him. He walked her over to the bed and did a backflip and was still on her.
I don't see how that's possible.
I know you can't because he was drunk. He don't know either.
That's circus style, Shirley. You don't know nothing.
Then picked her up, took her right over to the dresser drawer, opened up the dresser drawer, just set her booty in the drawer.
I like that. I like that.
Then picked her up, took her in the bathroom, got a hot faucet and a cold faucet, set her on top of the sink, cut the hot faucet on one half of her butt and the cold faucet on the other half of her butt. She ain't know what the hell was going on.
Come on, boy. You working it, though.
Yeah. Then laid her on the steps, head first, on her back. And they slid down 31 steps.
Oh, God.
He stayed connected the entire time. She got at the bottom of the steps. She didn't know where the hell she was.
How is this possible? How?
Then he took her in the kitchen at the foot of them steps. Put her on the breakfast table.
Okay.
Opened the drawer, got a spoon out, and I ain't got to tell you no more. Then
There's more?
Yes. Got up from the table. She didn't know it was no more. She thought they were walking outside to get fresh air.
Yeah.
Put her in the car.
Okay. And what happened?
Pulled off both hands on the steering wheel. He just shifting gears. She ain't never seen nothing like it.
And we've never heard anything like this.
He never took his hands off the wheel, was just shifting the gears. They rode around the block. She can't believe it. She kept saying, "Oh, Lord." Then came home, laid her on the hot hood of that car.
Come on.
On the hot hood of that car.
Hot hood. Stupid.
Hot hood. Went to work again because she was cold from the trip round the block.
Man, I can see all this, man.
I'm trying to try it.
I see all this.
I don't know if I can last it long, but I'm going to
All
try.
this was cause he was drunk.
He was drunk.
And he promised not to disrespect their friendship after that.
Well, did he remember any of this stuff when he
Yes,
became
he
sober,
did.
Steve, when he sobered up?
It don't matter if he did. She did.
Oh, yes, she did. That's why she's in love.
But he was shamed, though.
Oh, he was?
That's why
okay.
he said, "I'll never violate our friendship like that again." I didn't mean to show you all the stuff I know. But for 3 years, all she been saying is, "But he was drunk." Lord, what happened when he ain't drunk, though?
And that's why she fell in love.
Yeah. And that's why this girl got a problem.
Yes.
So now, she ain't going nowhere. She's not. She's not going away. I just want you to know that.
Well, girlfriend better step up.
Girlfriend,
Yeah.
girlfriend don't have this in her mind. So.
He ain't done
She
this with
talking about-
girlfriend, huh?
No, he ain't done that. No. Because if he'd have done this to the girlfriend would be killing the best friend.
Yeah.
It would have been several to girl, if you don't get away from this.
I'm surprised she hasn't done it already.
Girl, you ain't, did he take you out on the center line on the two-way highway? Have you been on the double yellow line yet, heifer? We have.
What? In traffic?
Yes, girl. This, when he get drunk, he is tricky.
It's dangerous right here.
Steve Harvey, your mind is so crazy.
Girl, now.
Yeah.
What?
Didn't they go
Dangerous.
wasn't one of their dates at the amusement park? Didn't they go somewhere like that?
No, before they went to, let me ask you this. Has he ever took you on the edge of the diving board and y'all never went in the water?
Just bouncing, huh, dog?
What?
Come on.
You not finna get him back. Should have been telling me what he did to you. You don't know what he doing to me.
Well, have they ever gone on like weekend trips and stuff, Steve?
Hell yeah. You ever been on the weekend trip with him and went to the rest area? Huh?
What happened?
Been on top of one of them cast iron grills?
God.
Bet you ain't ever been grilled. Girl, you don't know what he do when he be drinking. Bet you ever been in the back of U-Haul? Huh? You ever been in the back of a U-Haul?
Why? What happened?
Back there getting hauled. Hey, you haul hell, we haul.
We haul.
You haul ass, I haul ass. That's all he would say. And yes, have you ever been to the amusement park?
Yeah, that's what I was asking about the
Well, I tell you what, it ain't a small world after all. Hello. That I know. Because we was on It's a Small World After All. And wasn't nothing small on the ride.
Well, do they do regular stuff like go to the grocery store and stuff?
We ain't never been to the grocery store.
Oh, okay.
We tried one time, but he did it to me on a sale sign in the window. Damn. Cabbage, 89 cents a pound. There we was. Just throw that damn cabbage sign down out the window.
God.
Green.
Oh, God.
All right.
Set up in here.
All right, listen. Again, if you want to comment on today's Strawberry Letter, please email us or Instagram us your thoughts.
He did to you.
Go to Steve Harvey FM, okay? We'll have more of this ignorant show.
Oh, man.
You did that one.
What you want to call
You did that one, Pop.
Oh, man.
Coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so moving on.
Moving on for what?
Well,
From the Strawberry Letter, Steve.
No, it's the Strawberry Letter. I wrote this letter.
Oh, you're the 27-year-old woman?
I'm the 27-year-old, and this heifer talking
the best
about
friend?
She had sex with him one time and all the stuff she did to him. She don't know what he doing to me.
Oh, you're the girlfriend.
Girl, bye. Girl, bye.
Well, what does he do to you?
What he ain't done is the question. Just yesterday. Hello.
What'd he do?
Yeah, what happened?
You ever been in bed with a basketball team? And all of them was leprechauns? That's.
Can't say that I have.
What? Now.
No.
Girl, you ain't doing nothing. Talking about he did a backflip with you. That ain't nothing. You can find little green men running around. Girl, them green men crazy.
Green men.
You don't even know. Let me ask you this here.
Magically delicious.
You ever been to Baskin Robbins? 31 flavors?
Yeah, of course. Who hasn't?
Then he put your ass in a bucket and tell you flavor number 32? Girl, you better find something else to do.
Wow. Okay, well, speak up. I was wondering if the girlfriend was ever going to speak up. Yeah, that's good.
You doggone right, I'm speaking up.
You should.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So
he ever take you to Lowe's?
No.
Put you on top of a washing machine and spun you so bad you thought you was at Home Depot? Girl, you don't know what he be doing with his drunk ass. His drunk ass be letting them have it.
Love this letter.
That's one of my favorites. Sitting talking about you gonna take him from me because y'all had sex one time and gonna name all the stuff he did.
Wow.
I love it.
done, sir.
Are you quite
He on the
done?
roll. He on the roll. Let him rock.
This the last one I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
You know it's March Madness, don't you?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Last year, he did me for every team in the bracket 64 times. In an hour, girl. Nah.
Yeah, she better sit down.
Nah. He was nah.
Yeah.
Girl,
best friend better sit down. Yeah.
Felicia, bye.
All right. I don't know how you follow that.
You can't.
But
It's okay.
let's just
You gonna
leave
get
it.
serious for a
Yeah.
second? What
Oh, yeah, I'm so serious. This is what I do. Just flip the script.
Well, talking about this racist tirade that happened in East Haven.
Oh, Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, a New Haven resident, Steve, and Hamden Public Schools employee. She had to resign after she used a bunch of racial epithets. I mean, these were horrible things that she said. She got into an encounter with two black people at a grocery store, and it went viral. Just take a listen, and we'll talk about it.
Go ahead, I will. Sit down. Don't you dare talk to me in front of my kids like that. What? It's right. Because you're that's why. Because you're these tapes. Don't do it. Don't do it. Excuse me. Put your hands on me. Put your hands on me. Come on. Don't do it. Don't worry.
That's all.
It sounded like somebody was getting ready to whoop her ass.
This was crazy right here. All right, this video,
Is there a
Steve.
video? Oh,
yeah,
it's a video
it's a
of it?
video. It shows a white woman using racial slurs. You heard the racial slurs. We had to beep them, of course. A statement from the school district said that she has resigned from her position. That was good.
Oh, so she works
yeah,
for
she was
the school
yeah,
district.
She
That's
has
great.
resigned from her position. According to the district's website, she was a clerk, not a teacher. She was a clerk in the central office. She yells the N-word 3 times. She spits at the people. It's a black man and a black woman. It's unclear. Though the thing about it is, though, Steve, no one knows how it got started.
What the argument's
You know,
about.
yeah, no one knows. All we see is this woman going just ballistic and you know, using all these racial
I heard
slurs and everything. Yeah, and it's gone viral. It's all over social media. So this is crazy. I mean, is this what we've come to here, though, really? I mean, so many of these incidents keep happening.
We there.
You know? Yeah, we're here.
We're there.
Yeah, yeah. The tirade was caught on video, and she had to resign because of it, and rightfully so, because I don't know what happened. I don't know what could make you this mad. But,
She definitely didn't say it nowhere I shot.
Well,
yeah,
you know
she
what?
spit.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be anything to make her that mad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of stuff comes out when you're angry.
Mm-hmm.
But the words she was using, she's used them before.
Yeah.
That wasn't her first time. She was real comfortable throwing out the N-word. She used it before. It just messed her kids up.
Oh, her little
kids
girls
didn't
looked
understand
mortified.
it, and her husband was sitting there going, "What?
Yeah.
Don't say that. You go now. You out of work. Now you ain't got to put it. She cost herself a job.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She did. The school district said that someone who will use that sort of language in any setting, whether public or private, is not someone we want anywhere near our children. It was shocking and disturbing, disgusting. Other people said the video made me sick to my stomach. As a community, we must condemn these actions in the strongest of terms, which is good. We will never tolerate hate speech. Anyone who knows witnesses of this ugly incident should contact East Haven Police immediately. So at least they're going after it. At least they're
All right, I'ma
taking
watch the
some sort of
video.
action.
Oh my God.
That was
Hey, can
quite
I just
disturbing.
say this, Shirley?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to say thank you to the lady. Her name is Corinne Tyrone. C-A-R-I-N.
C-A-C-O-R-I-N-N-E. Let me do the spelling, please.
Corinne Tyrone.
Yes. T-E-R-R-O-N-E.
Corinne Tyrone. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart
What are you thanking
for
her?
removing yourself from the presence of our children.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for revealing who you really are.
Yeah.
That way we don't have to picket boycott you. We don't need a videotape to see if the grand jury will find you guilty. You did it yourself. Thank you so much. Please, will the rest of you please step forward so we can identify you two and save us the pain? Because this is all we've been saying. Thank you so much. Corinne Torin from the school district of?
New Haven, Hamden Public Schools. This is out of East Haven, Connecticut.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, look, we got to go. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, you've been chomping at the bit. You want to talk some sports, huh? What's going on?
There's a lot going on.
Well, Steve asked you guys a question off the air, too. What's going on?
Well, Steve asked us if we could have anybody's game that's in the NBA, whose would we have?
You know.
Who would you want to be?
Mm-hmm.
I'm headed toward light skin. I'm Curry.
You head toward you is. You there.
You are. Okay.
If I could ball, man, like right now, if I had a game, 'cause I think that's who I am when I'm playing anyway. Dwayne Wade. I would have to beat Dwayne Wade.
Okay.
Really?
I've always liked his game.
His game is nice, man.
What
It's
about you?
effortless.
What about you, Steve?
Russell Westbrook.
He lightning speed.
Oklahoma.
Dog, triple-double. He involved in the game. He's scoring, assisting, and he getting double rebounds. 40 of them in a season, he balling. He balling in every aspect of the game.
Yeah.
He trying to help his team. I love, and his motor, man. Good Lord. That boy's motor, man. It's nonstop, 48 minutes.
No one said LeBron.
Oh, I mean, come on. He's the greatest basketball player on the planet.
Everybody want his game. I mean,
Oh, okay. That's too obvious.
just his
Yeah,
style.
He too tall for me.
You got that right.
Damn.
How dare you say that after
Carla
St. Patty's
Carla
Day?
said, you got that right.
I mean,
Hit it over the head.
He had his socks up by his knee one time. Tommy, you couldn't have got up there and got him down.
You're way too tall for me.
Little Tommy pulled my socks down.
Needed a ladder.
Okay, so who's going to the playoffs? What's
Houston
going
is
on?
in the playoffs, baby. Well, that's what we do know. I think we
Well,
number 3.
Yeah, of course. I'm for the Rockets.
And I hate to say I told you so, but I said at the beginning, before LeBron ever went to L.A.,
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
I said the worst place he could possibly go is Los Angeles.
Well, Magic didn't think so. Our friend and family member, Magic Johnson, Irvin.
Yeah, but it's not the best for. I didn't like the move for LeBron in terms of his basketball legacy.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I didn't think he could finish it off the right way. This guy has been in, is it 6 or 8 of the last finals?
Seven.
7 of the last finals?
7 of the last 8 finals.
Between 6 and 8. He's been in the finals every year. I knew he wasn't going to get into the playoffs with Los Angeles. It's just what I thought. Now, I didn't know he was going to get hurt, and Lord, I didn't wish that on him. But I just didn't see it anyway with the team. And I just think for business, probably the great move. But for basketball, I just didn't like it for him, man. I would have loved to have seen him go to Philly. And I think in Philly, man, them boys would be building something special. I just did not see. Now, I knew he wasn't going to go to Milwaukee because I don't know if they got the money up there. But that boy, the freak.
That Greek.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
But right after that, I said he should go to Houston.
Well, Steve, did you think the Lakers wouldn't make it to the playoffs even?
I thought they'd have made it to the playoffs. I actually did.
I wasn't really seeing that much. I never really. If LeBron had stayed healthy, probably so. Probably so.
17 games without him was kind of
But then they lost the rhythm they had built, and they never got it back.
No.
Good luck, Laker fans. Good luck.
Wow.
They are.
All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In entertainment news, our girl Whoopi Goldberg is back. Yeah. Well, sort of. Not 100%. She's been out for over a month. She's been suffering from double pneumonia and sepsis, some kind of bacteria she had. Yeah.
Yeah.
On Friday.
Both lungs.
Yeah, right. On Friday, she said she finally felt good enough to stop by The View and surprise the ladies. And boy, were they surprised. Whoopi said that she plans to slowly ease back into her hosting duties over the next week and a half. She dropped by because she missed everyone.
Yeah.
She really did. And you know how people say she just wanted to put their eyes on her. You know, she just wanted to put her eyes on them. She says, this is my first foray out. She explained that I'm not there yet, but the only way it's going to get better is if I begin. So this is my beginning.
Come on.
Yay,
All right.
Whoopi.
Go ahead,
Welcome back, baby.
Yeah, very happy that she was back. Yeah.
She's missed when she ain't on there.
Oh,
man.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
She's missed.
She really is.
She
yeah,
is missing
she's
that
the
lead
anchor.
chair.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
really is. Yep. Yep. All right, in other entertainment news, Steve, Jussie Smollett strolled into the Cook County, Illinois courtroom to enter a not guilty plea. Well, several, I should say, at least to 16 felony counts of disorderly conduct for allegedly filing a false police report. The judge told Jussie that he could travel to New York and Los Angeles to meet with his legal teams as long as he notifies the court 48 hours in advance. Now, if Jussie is Jussie is convicted of all 16 counts, he could face up to 48 years in prison.
Are you serious?
I don't think what he did deserves that.
I don't think that.
I really don't, man.
Yeah.
Here's what I think this brother should get at best. If at best, probation, community service,
right,
and a fine. At best. He didn't hurt anybody. He didn't hit nobody. He hurt himself. He hurt his career. Now he had the police department doing a lot of unnecessary work, seemingly. So I don't know if he's guilty or innocent. He's plead innocent. Maybe the kid got some information we don't know. And I hope that's true.
Yeah, he maintains
As a matter
his
of fact,
innocence, Steve.
I really, really hope that's true, man, because I like the kid.
I do too.
I really, really do. But if it look like it's going to go sideways for you, homie, just Uncle Steve talking. It's called a plea bargain.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to give them something, man, because if they can get you on anything, they will. And just go and take your community service, get on probation. At best, that's what should happen. He shouldn't do no time for this.
Yeah,
man.
I hope they don't try to
Come
make
on,
like
man.
an example out of him and everything.
Please. Man, do you know what the president is doing?
Yeah.
Come on, man, get out of here.
Yeah. So, again, if Jussie is convicted of all 16 counts, he could face up to 48 years in prison. Each count carries a potential sentence of 1 to 3 years. And he's due back in court on April 17th.
I don't think it's worth that.
No, that's a lot.
I don't see jail time for this.
Yeah.
Now,
he did have us going for a while, though, Steve.
Well, you know,
I was ready.
Yeah.
But if he's innocent, if he can have the proof, like right now, it don't look good.
No, it doesn't.
Just public opinion is, wow, come on, bro. But even that, let's say public opinion is correct. Let's just assume for a minute. It don't deserve jail time.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Because he lied. What he did was lie.
Everybody lie.
If he did that. All right, we'll be back with our last break of the day and Steve's closing remarks right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are, our last break of the day on this Monday. We need you like never before. Please send us home.
Hey,
with
you know what I want to do?
Remarks. Yes.
I shared this with you all. Now, what I want to do is I kind of shared this with you all, but I think I should really share it with everybody. I was reading something today. You know, I try to every day. I don't make it every day, but I try to have a morning meditation. I try to do morning meditation. I really try to just become a better person, you know. And it's in doing so, you know, you got to really start really checking yourself and trying to find the things that can move you into a better place. Tommy sent me something on the phone after I shared with him what I'm about to share with you all. And it's a plaque that says, I'm slowly becoming the person that I should have been a long time ago. And that's really what this is about. And I want to talk to you about that. That I'm slowly becoming the person that I should have been a long time ago. The part of that statement, though, is for me to be who I am now, I had to, and we all had to go through what we went through to be who we are today. But man, don't you oftentimes wish you had gotten it right sooner? I know you're not supposed to live your life with regrets, man. But as we all start becoming the person that you should have been a long time ago, I'm going to give you some information that's going to help you because it helped me. During my morning meditation, I was reading something. And I'm not going to read it to you exactly the way it read to me, but I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to put it in my own words to help you understand something. I was reading something about how God feels about us when we desire and seek out things more than we do him. They call those things idols. I guess you've heard old people say you don't worship idols and stuff. It's not just talking about a gold statue or something like that. It's talking about anything that you place of more significance than your creator. Anything that you're after and you seek and you put more value on than your relationship with your creator, that's just an idol. Whether it's money or whatever it is, it could be any number of things. But here's what really messes up a lot of blessings, man. And this was so happening to me, and I read this morning, and it sort of, it just jacked me up all day, but in a good way. And I'm going to share with you, I'm going to just paraphrase it. And it was telling me that when you are so determined to get your own way, and you all have been there, when you just want your own way, you end up blocking God out of your consciousness. Because see, when you seek your own way, your own understanding, your own goals, your own mindset, you're taking God out of the equation. So what he wants us to do, instead of going about your purpose, pursuing some single-minded goal that you might have, he really would prefer that you talk to him about it. So before you go out, set full scale on these goals, dreams, aspirations that you might have, he really wants you to talk to him about it. Because what he wants you to do when you talk to him is to allow his presence to shine in your pursuit of it. But now here's the cold part. When you talk to him about it and tell him what your goals and everything it is, and you allow him to put his presence to shine his light on your pursuit, he's shining the light on it so you can see it from his perspective. See, God wants you to see what his plan is, because if the goal that you're going for, if it fits into God's plans for you, then God will help you get there. But if it's not in God's plan for you, if you're doing something that ain't in his will for you, this is the hard part. If it's contrary to his will for you, do you know what he does? This is how good God is, man. Do you know that he don't punish you for that? He don't get mad at you about it. You know what I read? It says that he gradually will change the desire of your heart. Did you hear me? He don't get mad at you when you decide to go your way and pursue this dream. What he does is he just gradually changes your heart so you can see it his way, so you can get to where he's trying to get you to. Because his plan way better than the one you got. But if you don't ever come to that understanding, man, if you fight that, like I've done so many times, if you go against his will, you fighting against the grain, man. Wouldn't it be so much slicker if you took all your dreams and aspirations and goals to your creator, told him about it, and then listened to him and let him help you in your pursuit of it? Because in your pursuit of whatever it is you want, he'll put a light on it, he'll put some grace on it, and what that will do is it'll help you in your pursuit of it. And if it's not the will that he wanted you to be on in the first place, he'll just gradually change your heart till you see it his way. Man, now if that ain't some grace and some mercy right there, I don't know what is, man. I hope y'all understood what I just tried to say to you. I really do. Get to him first and foremost. Talk to him about it before you strike out. Then the rest of your life will fall into place, piece by piece. And that's what's starting to happen to me. It took me too long to get here, but I'm slowly becoming the person I should have been a long time ago. That's it.
All right, drop it.
was good, Steve.
Yeah, man.
Wow, Steve, that was
For
powerful.
all
Steve Harvey
It really
contests, no
was.
purchase necessary, void where prohibited.
Yes.
Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old,
If it
unless
helps you, it's
otherwise
going to
stated.
help
For
us.
complete contest rules,
Well, y'all
visit
have a great weekend.
SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.